Oh my God, what kind of a question is that? That was bad. Have you ever had a threesome? Hello everybody, how are you guys? We are 200,000 people on this channel. By the time that I upload this video, probably even more than that. I can't tell you how excited I am. I started off as a small channel and I was expecting to have a couple of followers maybe. I didn't know, I had no idea that I would be growing such a big community here, and I really appreciate each and every single one of you. I wanted to have a Q&A on this channel as a 200,000 sub special, and if your English is not 100% on fleek, make sure to turn on the subtitles so that you get everything that I'm saying in this video. What I did was I asked you guys to send me some questions on Instagram. For those of you who are not following me there, make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'll put the link here somewhere in the description. I haven't seen all the questions because I had like hundreds of questions, so I asked a friend of mine to just kind of sort them out, and he sent me some. Not really sure which I'm gonna be reading and replying to. Okay, first question, where do you live? In Istanbul, Turkey. That was an easy one. Next question, where are you now? At home. What do you do when you feel upset? I pretend.
What do you do on those days that you don't feel that confident or fearless or powerful like you did out there?
Pretend.
Even if I'm upset, I generally pretend. When I mimic that I'm not upset, even though I actually am, my body starts fighting against it. The best thing you can do when you feel sad or angry, get in front of a mirror and start smiling. Just start smiling. Even if you don't feel like it, it'll help you. I'm not saying it, that's psychology, man. You gotta try it out. Is George Bush English? I don't know, but I don't like his face. And one thing I know is that he was a cheerleader. Just wanna know what's your zodiac sign. My zodiac sign is Capricorn. I was born on January 12th, 1995, so I'm 27. My rising is Taurus, and my moon sign is Gemini. That makes me a quite weird and interesting person, I guess. If you know anything about astrology, tell me something in the comments about my star alignment, man. I'm curious. Teach us the British accent. I don't think I can do it properly, so I'm gonna pass on this one. That was bad. Have you ever had a panic attack? Yes, multiple panic attacks. I have an entire video dedicated on me having panic attacks and dealing with them. If you're curious about it, here's the link. But to make it short, yeah, I did suffer from panic attacks. I couldn't leave my apartment for an entire year. I spent this year just playing Counter-Strike and eating food. That's what I did. And I eventually realized that I have to do something, that I have to fight against it. It was a hard time. This video is supposed to be a little bit positive, so I'm not gonna talk about that too much now. What's your favorite fruit? Man, I have so many favorite fruits. I love apples, I love pineapples, I love watermelons, but I love pronouncing watermelons watermelon. I don't know why. Watermelon sounds funnier. I love a cantaloupe, I love grapes, strawberries. Is avocado a fruit? Not really sure. I'm getting confused because we've been taught that tomatoes are vegetables and now people are telling they're fruits. I'm getting confused with the fruit and vegetable. What actually is a fruit? Can a fruit be a vegetable at the same time? I don't know, man. I love a mango, man. I really do. Like, mangoes are the How often do you go to the gym? Well, I haven't been able to go to the gym for 7 months. Last year, I had some serious health issues, and then I had a surgery, and then I recovered. I promised myself to go every day, and ever since I'm going virtually every day for 7 months straight now. People usually say, hey, you should take a day off. Yeah, you should, but to me, a day off is just cardio, you know? At least do some cardio to not feel bad. I had a body fat percentage of 20%, and now I got it down to 12. My plans for the summer is to have a body fat percentage lower than 10% because I had never had it in my life. But the biggest problem is definitely the diet. It's not so easy. How can I improve my English? Need help. If you want to learn English, I have so many videos on my channel on how to start learning English, and if you're at a certain level, I have videos on how to improve your English. People generally also ask me if there's a platform where you can actually learn or improve your English, and that's where OpenEnglish comes into play. OpenEnglish is an online platform where you can learn or improve your English with a system that's based on 3 main pillars: online classes, taught by native English speakers, 24/7, all around the clock, on a platform where you have tools where you can improve your pronunciation, you have professional English exercises, and even international exam preparation. Now, what's so cool about the platform is that you have online classes, you don't have to leave your apartment, no room for excuses, you don't have to stick to a schedule, you can actually join the classes whenever you want. You can also book private classes. Let me just show you real quick using the app. So you download the app, click on it, and here you see on top of the page the live classes and different units where you can practice news in English, sayings in English, and what I love the most are the interactive videos because it is very, very helpful. I'm going to demonstrate why. So you click on one of it, a country with a rich history, it says. Okay, so I listen to it.
Cambodia is a country with a rich history, amazing food, and a decent nightlife scene, similar to its neighbors Vietnam and Thailand.
Okay, so you see that I can listen to the video, watch the video, and then I can learn the words.
Cambodia is a country with a rich history.
Okay, it says Cambodia is a country with a rich history. So in order for me to learn the word, I can actually type it. I'm going to do it here. Correct, I spelled it right. And then I can also speak the lines, which is amazing to improve my pronunciation.
Cambodia is a country with a rich history.
Now it gives you the sentence and then you repeat it. It tells you if you pronounce it in the correct way or not. I just love it. And now here's the best part. Until the end of May, there's the buy one, get one for free campaign on Open English. If you want to learn and improve your English, make sure to click the link in the description box. Forget your excuses and start learning English today. Moving on with the questions. What's your favorite finger? I've actually never thought about it, but I think it's my index finger. But I'm not gonna tell you why. Have you ever had a threesome? That's pretty straightforward. Is a foursome considered a threesome? How many siblings do you have and how old are they? I have 3 siblings, 2 brothers and a sister. My brother is 20, is gonna be 21 in September. My sister is 13, I assume, 13, 14, not really sure. I think she's 13. I always get confused. Oh God, I'm a bad brother apparently. And my youngest brother is 7. He's going to 2nd grade, so he's got to be 7. But they all live in Germany and I live in Turkey, so they're far away. I love them more than anything, but I barely see them, so. You are just too hot. Thank you, I appreciate that. Why don't you send me a DM, huh? Can I take a bite of that lip? People are getting nasty here. And yes, why not? Do you like pizza? Oh my God, what kind of a question is that? Do Catholic priests rape minors? Of course! What kind of a soulless person doesn't like pizza? Is water wet? Dude, what the f? This is such a stupid question, but I don't know how to reply to that. No, water is not wet. How can water be wet? Water is water. Something that is soaked in water is wet. There's something that has touched water is wet, but water on itself is just water. Oh my God, this is driving me crazy. No, wait, water is wet? Is water wet? No, water is not. Water can't be wet, man. But if it's surrounded by water, then it's considered wet. And water droplets are surrounded by it, so no. Wet, covered or saturated with water or another liquid. Covered or saturated with water. Water is covered by water. Even the smallest amount of water is covered by water. So technically it has to be wet, but no, that's stupid. Don't ask me those kind of questions, they make me mad, okay? Do you actually drink or eat soup having a headache? Well, I think that depends, and I think this one's more clear than the previous one because if your soup is like a total liquid, if there's nothing inside it, then I think you just drink it because as long as you don't chew, as long as you don't bite anything, then you drink it, right? So you drink soup generally, but if it's like, I don't know, if it's a noodle soup or if you have chicken in it or if you have like some kind of croutons or bread or something in it, then you eat it. Well, you drink it also at the same time, but it depends on some factors. I think you can both drink and eat a soup, but don't ask me if soup is wet or not. If animals could speak, which animal would have the weirdest accent? Llamas? They'd be spitting all the time. Like, what the... Something like that. What would a sloth sound like? They'd be weird. Pandas. Yeah, pandas would have a weird accent, man. Do you ever feel like no? Yes. How many sponges are there, I mean, in the world? Everywhere. Like in total? I mean, there's one in the kitchen, at least. So 5, maybe. Are zebras black horses with white stripes or white horses with black? What kind of questions are this? I don't think zebras are horses at all, first of all, okay? I don't think zebras are horses. And I don't think someone has painted them, or that nature has painted them. You're stupid. What do you think the first person to milk a cow was trying to do? I don't know, rape it? Have you ever milked a cow? No. Okay, once. Do cows feel the urge to be milked by humans? Well, the one that I milked had the urge to be milked. I just took a stinky shit. It reminded me of your voice. Thanks for the compliment. You're the ugliest handsome guy I've seen so far. What? Man, this is weird. I tried to celebrate that I got like 200,000 followers now, and I wanted to do like a real serious Q&A, and people just keep asking me the weirdest questions ever. What is wrong with you guys? I have no idea how we ended up like this, but I appreciate every single question. I appreciate every single comment. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I see you guys in one of my new videos. Till then, take care.